Youth Guidance has provided comprehensive services to at-risk youth for over 87 years. The programs reach over 14,000 students in 70 schools throughout Chicagoland. In 2001, a unique program began evolving at Clementi High School. Tony DiVittorio, a youth guidance counselor, began developing a curriculum to combat the negative behaviors of his male students. Over the next 8 years, that curriculum developed into a weekly program that centered on the topic of men's work, stressing character-building traits like integrity, positive anger expression, and visionary goal setting. This program became known as B.A.M. By 2009, B.A.M. had expanded to 15 schools and was the focus of a prestigious behavioral study by the University of Chicago's Crime Lab. Today, B.A.M. continues to counsel and mentor hundreds of at-risk male youth each year, forever changing the lives and futures of young men once on the fast track to dropping out.
The point is, I think we have some knowledge of whether our behavior is right or wrong. It's what we do with it. Man, you know, I just don't care. I'm gonna let this person have it today. I'm just in a mood. I'm not letting nobody get on me. The next person that say something to me, I'm going in. Has anybody ever felt like that?
Every day. Every day.
Yeah. That normalization of the anger in that moment opens up that student and frees him to talk about it now. And to be able to listen, maybe for the first time, a new way of dealing with it. But the thing that makes it work is the theory we use of expressing anger in a positive way.
So when somebody get in your face, how you react is a matter of habit. So if you had a habit of snapping off on your teachers because they come at you the wrong way, then you can make a habit of not snapping off on your teachers.
And when they come out of class for this week, they're not coming to therapy. They're not coming to a program where they have to start talking about their feelings. They're coming to a program in the beginning that is a hook, and it's like, man, I get to go to B.A.M. today. Everything that we do in the B.A.M. program is connected towards academic engagement, becoming part of your school, becoming part of your studies, becoming part of the academic process.
Harper is a turnaround school. The environment, the neighborhood is pretty rough. It's pretty a gang neighborhood. You gotta be, you gotta be tough. You gotta be a tough kid. Anybody else? What about you, Kente? How'd you make it through? And who did you lose, and how'd you make it through?
I lost my daddy. He was going to Wisconsin, and when he crossed the borderline, it was like cars. So I guess they was waiting on him. And when he crossed it, they blocked him off, and they shot his car. They shot him 12 times.
So this all happened.
They stay after the first or second or third session because they realize that when they come to the program, safety and confidentiality and respect are mandated.
The one I mainly like is the tennis balls because, we actually have to work together to, actually get the ball around to everybody. And, it was hard at first, but when we caught on to it, we actually liked it.
Seen him be more open. He let his guards down a little bit more. I mean, usually it's like balled up face and, yeah, Kente, how you doing? I'm all right. I'm all right. And then now, he's gonna say, hey, how you doing? What's going on? Like, he's asking me, like, how's your family? What's going on with your children? How was your weekend?
Boy comes to the group and he's learning about accountability. He's learning about responsibility. And then you combine that with after-school sports programs, Olympic sports programs, you're able to reinforce those B.A.M. values with another mentor.
Yeah, good to see you, bro.
Checking in. My name is Vincent Rosado. I did come from the B.A.M. program.
At the time I was a freshman, I was kind of a lost cause a little bit, because I grew up in an environment of drugs and alcohol and abuse and gangs.
one of the things I tried to help him to see was that even though he was justified for feeling the way he was feeling in class, maybe he had a right to feel that way he was expressing himself was not getting him what he wanted. It was getting him negative stuff. It was getting him the detention. And I'd come get him out of suspension, and we'd talk, and we spent the next 3 years basically doing B.A.M work that we do.
Yeah, I love this guy because he understands what it takes to fight through those emotions. He understands what it takes to fight through those obstacles. And to have somebody in your life that understands those things is a plus, because you're never gonna stop having those things in your life. You're never gonna stop having obstacles. A lot of times at this age, you feel like you need to do something to prove that you're worthy, to prove that you're better than maybe your friend next to you or somebody in your classroom. When the truth is, you only have to prove it to yourself. But the thing that you guys gotta understand is that all those things are put there for a reason. You know, it's not your fault. It's not your fault that they're there. You know, it's more just to see, it's to test you, to see how much you can gain through struggle, how much you can grow through obstacles in your way.
Through this theory, through the drills, what I call portables, the role plays, the check-ins, through the counseling, through the homework assignments, I start to see a lot of change. We start to see a lot of change.